You are welcome to how to create a blog and rank it on the Google search engine. In these tutorials, we are going to learn how to create a blog, how to add custom domain to our blog, how to get a good theme, how to install the theme, plus how to post content on our blog. Then also how to optimize images for SEOs, then how to interlink our blog post, then plus how to change our Blogspot permalink, then how to add robot.txt files to Blogspot, then also how to submit our blog to search engine. Then the last part we'll do is how to add sitemap to Blogspot. All these has to do with our internal SEO. Okay, SEO is more of internal, what you do in your website, than what you do outside. The outside is actually called backlinks. Okay, so right now we are going to create a blog and link it. So the first thing you do, you go to blogger.com and you click on create a blog. Okay, so once you create a blog, you only need to have a Gmail account, or you create a new Gmail account. Okay, so once you have it, you just log in, then you start creating it. So already I have a Blogspot account already for some old accounts. So what I'll do here is just to click here and click on create new blog. So it's still the same process. So right here now, you type the title of your blog. Okay, so the title of your blog can be anything, maybe fashion blog, my personal blog, whatever that you want to be as the title of your blog. So like this one, I'm going to make it Paul Jumbo blog. Okay, then you now choose what we call a domain. It's actually a subdomain that Google will give you, anything.blogspot. Okay, so you see now if I use Jumbo blog and you now test it, or let me just use Jumbo, you say it, when I clicked on it, you say sorry, this blog address is not available. That is, somebody must have taken the domain name. So let me make it Jumbo Paul and click on, you can see this address is available. Okay, then you can choose any of the templates, then click on create blog. Okay, so with this your blog has been created. So it's that easy. So from here now, we can now install our theme and start posting content and do all our SEO stuff we need to do on it. Okay, so right now let's head over to Google and search for our theme. Okay, so we're in google.com, so I'll just click on tech. So depending on the blog you are creating, so I can say tech theme for Blogspot. That is if I'm building a blog on tech, on the variables of tech. Okay, so I'll just add it. Okay, so right here now, you've seen it. I've clicked on free SEO theme for Blogspot. Okay, so I'm going to type free responsive theme for Blogspot and the rest. So okay, so that's how you search. So once you search, you see any of the theme, you check it, you check the layout. If it is okay for something you want to do, you just download it for free. Now some of them, they also have the advanced version of the theme, but most you can do free and use it to create your site. Okay, so you can see it now. You can scroll and just download one of them and use. Okay, so I've already downloaded one that I'm going to use in this tutorial. It is called Minimal blogger template. So I got it from this website, Theme Expose. Okay, so this is the theme. Okay, so it's actually a clean theme. It's a responsive. Responsive simply means it comes out well on your mobile device, and it's very good for SEO. It ranks very high. Okay, so you can see, you can buy their theme and installation. They will install it for you. The other one, you can just buy only the theme. Okay, so like here now, just click on download. Okay, so I'll just download the free one. So you can see these are the themes. This is how it looks like. So this is the preview for you to see how the theme looks like. Okay, so you've seen it's just simple theme, nice slide, nice page layout, and the rest. Okay, so it's a very good theme that you can use. So you can see it's very neat and clean. Okay, that is if you are doing tech or wherever you are doing. Okay, so you can actually just search for any kind of theme you want. So this is the theme. I've already downloaded it. You've seen it's minimal free version. So that's the theme. So I've extracted it on the folder. So you just click here and extract. So you see the entire folder. So this is the folder here. So I'll just say it. So the free one, so it's slider, the one without slider, and the rest. So we have the plugins, then we have the documentation. The documentation will now teach you or show you how to create the theme. So you say it, all these are codes they use in the theme. It is actually called plugins. Okay, so let me go back and click on our documentation. Okay, so this documentation now will now show us how to create it. Okay, you've seen it. So this is explanation, installation, and all that. So we'll follow this process in this guide in the documentation. You've seen it. It said we should go to template. From templates, we'll just click on browse, then browse and install. Then we install our template and all that. Okay, so let me click on template. Okay, so I'll click on templates here, and you've seen it by default. This is the theme that comes with blogger by default. So I'll just click here, add and install template. So right here now, I would browse and look for the minimal theme and install it, the XML file. Okay, so I'll open it. So you've seen it. Okay, so I'll just click here now, and I will click on upload. So you've seen it. So this is the new theme. So on the blog site now, that's changed it, and allow it to use the desktop theme, because the theme is a responsive theme. So it will also come out well on a mobile device. Okay, so when you preview it on the mobile device, it also comes out with a nice layout. Okay, so when we've added content and different things on it. Okay, so let me just preview so that we'll see how the theme look like by default. Okay, so this is how it looks by default before we now add our contents and the rest things we need to add on it. Okay, so we'll go back to our blog now. Then I'll just click on layout and start customizing it. The first one is our favicon. So you just get your favicon ready. That is this tiny logo you see at the top. So that's how you add it, using favicon. Okay, so the next one, we'll now add our social, the navigation, the menus and all that. Okay, so if you check those plugins, it has all those stuff, all those things in it. So you've seen it. This is the top navigation. So I'll just copy the code here, and you've seen it. So it's guiding us on what to do. So you've seen it, edit. So that's the code. So this code will now put menu, like maybe your contact page, about us, and the rest. So I've already have a code I have used on my initial sites before, so I'll just copy those codes and paste it there. Okay, so I'll go to top navigation. Okay, then I'll just paste it. So you've seen it. So I'll click on save. Okay, click on save arrangement. So that's how I add layers now, so I can preview, but it won't come out well until I start adding some content and the rest. Okay, so let me go back now and add some things on the layout. Then I'll start adding my content and make other changes. Okay, so let's go back to the guide and see some other things too. So you've seen it. So this one now is going to be our social media buttons like Facebook, Twitter, and the rest. So I'll just copy the code and paste it here. Then you click on save. So it's that easy. And mind you, it depends on template to template, but most of this template has usually the same procedures. Okay, they will also guide you on how you customize it using it. Okay, so I'll just copy the code and paste it, then we are good to go. Okay, so that's the social media code now. So I'll just copy it, then go back and paste it. Okay, so I'll go back to our plugin, top social. So this is the code. Okay, so you can send it where they put hash is where you now put your links. So you can see we have for Pinterest, Tumblr, Google Plus, and the rest. So let me go back and copy my, let's say, Facebook. Okay, so let me copy my Facebook URL. Okay, and go back to the code. So I'll just paste it here now. So you've seen it. So I'll just copy this code and put it in our top social and click on save. Okay, so this one is our about me and the rest. So that's how you scroll down this navigational bar. Okay, we've done that one. So this one is our header bar. So you can see this is the side of it. Okay, so this is our main blog post area. So this is the side of the theme. Okay, you can see. So this one is about me. I'll just copy the code. Yeah, so I can change this one now to about Paul Jumbo and paste my code on it. Okay, so this is the about me code there. Okay, so about Paul Jumbo, then I'll click on save. Okay, so those are the basic configurations you do. You can add anything, maybe an advert, an image, and anything. You just click on add label. It would give you options of what you want to add and the rest. Okay, so you can bring in, so here now I can put my Facebook, Twitter, and anything on the bottom part of the site. So those are the basic things we'll do under our layout. You can customize it, put maybe like adverts and the rest. anything you want to put. So if you are doing AdSense, you can copy your AdSense codes and put it inside. Okay, so we've done how to create a blog. So the next thing we'll do is how to create a custom domain. So with that one, we'll just go to settings. Okay, so click here on settings. So on settings now, you see this is our title. Okay, so this is our page descriptions and the rest. It's important to edit that. So here now, just click on setup third-party URL. Okay, so we'll now put your domain that you want. Okay, so once you put the domain that you want to link it to, you only go to your domain account and change the DNS and the CNAME. It's very easy, you can see. So it will show you the settings on how to do all that, so you can just check it. And in order for this video not to be too long, you can just check it on Google. It's very easy, it's an easy process. You just go to your domain and change it. Like for GoDaddy, you've seen it, it will take us to GoDaddy. You can check on how you do it if you host it on GoDaddy and the rest, and change it to your custom domain. Okay, so right here, so that's how we do that. So you can just check. So the next one, we've discussed how to get theme, we've installed the theme. So now we are going to learn how we post our content. So it's very easy. You just click on post. Okay, you just click on post, then you've seen it, then you now click on new post. So you've seen it, create a new post and then put the title of your post. Make sure that the title of your post has a keyword. So like for instance, my keyword is create NGO website. So I'll just make it how to create an NGO website. Okay, then get content. I'm just doing copy and paste from my blog. That's from my real blog, pauljumboblog.com. So I'll just copy the content and place it here. This is just a demo. Okay, so after this training, I'm going to delete this blog. I'm not using it, so I'm just using it just for a demo for this class. Okay, so I've pasted. So I wanted to add this video, so I'll just right click on the video and click on embed code. It's an HTML, so I'll go to my code and change it to from compose to HTML. So I'll click on HTML here. So now this is the code. So what I'll just do is just to paste my YouTube. Okay, so you can see it now. So by default, so it's there now. So that's my YouTube video. So I've added it. It's very good. You add a video to your post. It increase the SEO quality of the post, because Google rank YouTube videos now very high. So with videos, you can crush most of your competitors and the rest. Okay, so that's that about that. So I want to add an image here. So mind you, now for image optimization, now it's good you rename your image with keywords. So for instance, let me rename this as how to create NGO websites too, because images also rank on the internet. Okay, so when you now add your image, you now change the title description and the alt tag too. So with it, if somebody goes to Google and they are looking for image and the person types how to create NGO website, you see that your image will come top. So from there, some people from there click to your website and all that. So you are getting traffic. Then you are also getting SEO juice too. So it's very good for your SEO purpose for you to name your images with keywords. That's the keywords of your post, the keywords of your content. So I'll just click on it now and add. Okay, so once you add it, the next thing I will do now, so you can see, so now I'm talking about how to optimize blog images for SEO. Okay, so what I'll do now that I've placed the image, I'll just click on the image. You can see it here, properties. So you click on properties, then you now write the title, make it keyword rich. So I will say how to create NGO website. Use the same thing for the alt text too. So you can just do copy and paste and then click on OK. Okay, then depending on the size of the image, so let me just use extra large so that it will come out well on the post. So once you are good now, you just click on save. Okay, so we've done so now we are going to do the permalinks. It's very important so that it will get a direct link, so that Google will now rank this post very high. So don't use automatic, always use custom permalink. Okay, so once you click on custom permalink, then also you now create what we call categories, but in Blogger it is called labels. So it's important too. So Google use all these things too to rank your post. Okay, so I'll make this one NGO website, web design. So those are just my keywords. Okay, and look at this one, schedule. You can schedule it to go on another day. You can actually change the location. So if I'm doing this content and I'm targeting local, maybe just my vicinity in Ghana, so I can just from that map choose it. Okay, so all that, you can allow comments. Yes, it's very good for SEO. As people are commenting, it makes the Google crawler come back to the page and crawl it. Then it also increase your SEO ranking for the post. Okay, so that's that. So once we are good, we'll just click on the publish button. Okay, so we've published this post. So it's that simple. So now it's asking me, you can also, it's very good, it's because I'm doing a demo, it's very good you share all your posts on Facebook, Google Plus and the rest after you just create a new post. Okay, so let me post another post so that we'll see the procedures how it will go. So let me post this one, how to get 1000 Twitter followers daily. You can see now these are keyword rich, so always make sure that your title is in keywords. This is what people are searching, how to get Twitter followers. Okay, so it's important. It increases your chances of ranking on Google. Okay, so let me also copy the contents like the way I did the former one. Then okay, so I'll just paste the content here, add my image, then change the permalink, add label, which is category. Okay, and so if you look at it now, you see in it I wrote how to get 200 Instagram follower. Those ones, it is called interlinking. So I am linking from one page or the other. So whenever Google crawl this page, it also moves to the other link. So it end up crawling your page at all time. So it's very good. You look for a way to link one of your posts to another of your posts. So Google will now link it. When the Google crawler comes, it crawls the entire website. So it's actually crawling your site. It is very good that you do that. So let's do the same procedures too. So I'll just click on properties and I'll add it. So how to get 1000 Twitter followers daily, I'll just copy it and I'll paste it, then click on OK. So I'll add our labels here, Twitter, custom permalink like that. Then I'm done. Publish. Okay, so I'm going to publish additional 2 articles to read, so that we'll have like 4 articles to read. So I'm going to pause the video and rush and add the extra 2 posts. Then before we now do the real SEO configurations and the like. Okay, so because I don't want to share it on Google Plus because it's a demo site, so what I'll do now is I'll just cancel this. Okay, so instead of me to publish it, I'll just cancel it and click on continue. Okay, Okay, so I'll just click on cancel, then that is gone. So I'll pause the video now. So I'll come back and create additional 2 posts to it. Okay, okay, so I'm back. So this is how the page will now look like. So let me now refresh. So I've added the 4 pages, added my logo to it and all that, so you can see. So this is how it looks like. So you see simple slide with good images, very important, and the rest. Okay, so you can see. So this is the recent blog post. So you can see how it come out, and with an intro of me. So I've added the other 2 articles to it. Okay, so right now I have like 4 articles in it. So let me just refresh the page so you can see it now. You see the new articles. So you've seen it like that. Okay, so if you're having more pages, it will now tell you more page. Click here to get more page. So you can put like 1 million pages and all that, but on your front page, like 4 to 6 posts is okay with your logo and the rest. Okay, so you can do it even without logo and put just text. Okay, so now let's go back. So how do we add our robot.txt file? This robot.txt file is a particular code that Google used to crawl your website. So this robot.txt tell Google how to crawl your website. So it's an instructions on how the crawler will crawl your website. So robot.txt file and XML sitemap is very important. In fact, it's a must for Google to rank your site at all time. Okay, so for us to add this robot.txt, so what I'll do is I'll just go to settings and click on search preferences. Okay, so I'm going to click on search preferences. The code that you use on this robot.txt files, I'm going to paste it on our description, or I'm going to paste it on our blog post. So you can go to our blog post and copy these codes. Okay, you get it. So yeah, now let me just write a brief description. Always make sure that this is keyword rich about your blog. So if you are blogging about tech, so if you are, so whatever, just make it with keyword rich about your blog, then some nice description. It also add to your site rankings and the rest. Okay, so Google will use that to see what your website is all about and rank you very well. Okay, so that is that about it. Okay, so now you can see now Google Search Console. So what I'll do here now is I'll just click on robot.txt, then I'll click on yes. Okay, so now I'll go back and just copy the code. Okay, so like as I said, I'll post this code on our descriptions, so please read the description. You'll see where I post the code. Then you've seen it, robot.txt code. So you've seen it, so that is how it will come. So I am actually disallowing the search engine to crawl some pages and the rest. So you've seen, the only thing I will now change there is I'll just change it and put my domain. You've seen it where they wrote example.blogspot.com. So I'll just click there and update it. So you've seen it, I've changed it to my domain, Jumbo Paul. Then I'll just click on save changes. Okay, so with that, whenever Google is scrolling, so it says it. So the next one we'll do is our header tags. It's very important too. You just click on it and click on enable robot header tags. So the first one is I'm telling Google to crawl all my pages. Okay, so I'll just click here, crawl all, then I'll click on no DP. So this is just the basic configuration. Then on our archive, I said no index, so it will not lead to duplications and all that. So this one like that. So these are just the basic things you do here. Then I'll click on save. Okay, so it's that easy. So the next thing we'll do is how do we now submit? So we've done our robot.txt. So how do we now submit our blogspots to Google Search Console? Google Search Console is where you configure everything about your search engine for your website. All you need to do is just to get a Gmail account and go to Google Search Console. So you can go to Google and type Google Search Console. Previously it's actually called Google Webmaster. Okay, So even when you search on Google Webmaster, it will still take you to Google Search Console and all that. Okay, so let me just type Google Webmasters. Okay, so it will still take us to Google Search Console. Then we'll now like add our blog to the Google search engine. So with this now, it increases our chances of rank. So you seen it. I'll just click on Search Console. Okay, so I've already have like 2 blogs in it already. So you just click on Add Property because I'm adding a new blog to it. Okay, so I'll just click here, Add Properties. Then you type your blog, the name of your blog here, and you click on Add. Okay, so they will give you some codes that you just go to your blog and put it. That's to confirm that you are the owner of the blog. Okay, so I'll just paste the code here now and click on Add. Okay, so it will give me descriptions, directions on what to do. So you can see here. So if you have in it, you can choose either HTML, but because I'm using a blog, it is easier. I'll just use HTML tag. So you've seen this. I've clicked on the HTML tag. Then you can search for head in your code. So I'll just copy this code here now. Then I'll just go to my templates. Then click on edit HTML. Then look for this our head tags. It is called p tags. Okay, so it's just a simple HTML, but just follow the procedure here so that you not mess up the code. But it's very easy. So you just copy this code here. Okay, so that is what we use to verify it. So you've seen it. Okay, so I've copied it now. So I'll just go back to my Blogspot dashboard. Then I'll go to templates. Then under templates, I'll click on edit HTML because it's an HTML code. Okay, so I'll just type Control F, which is find. I want to find that particular code, so it has bring out the search. Control F. Then if you are using Mac, you type Command key F. So I'll just click here, head, then press enter. So you've seen it. So it has taken me to just under our head code there. So I'll just paste it. So you've seen it. Okay, then I'll click on Save Template. So I'll now go back to Google Search Console and click on Continue. So it will locate that I have added this code on it. Then my site has been listed to Google search engine. Then we'll now add our sitemaps and do some little tweaks on it. So it's very simple. So I'll just click here on Verify. Continue. Okay, so I'll copy the files now. Okay, so right now, so we also use this code for our XML sitemap. What this means is that Google should crawl over 1,000 pages of our code here. Okay, so you've seen it here. I'll just click here now and click on crawl in our search console. Then I'll click on sitemaps. So you've seen it. Okay, so I'll click on sitemap. So under sitemap now, I'll just click on add. Then I'll post just that code. So that's the only thing you do. And you click on submit, then click on refresh page. Okay, so mind you, it will take Google probably some days, depending on the speed, some days and all that. So you can see that it's showing pending. So after that, you see that your website, Google will now crawl it, then your website would be indexed. Okay, so after today, usually maybe some 2-3 days or thereabout. So just keep writing content, sharing your content on social media. And the next part of this video, I'm going to teach us how to get external backlinks, how to get quality backlinks, how to make our page. Okay, let me just add this: how to make Google crawler crawl your new blog post. So whenever you create a new blog post, how to make Google crawl it fast. Okay, so once you create your blog post, you just copy the URL. Okay, so it's very simple. So let me click on one of our posts here now. So this is the URL of it. So I'll just copy it, excluding our domain name. Okay, so I'll just copy it here. Then I'll go to our Google Search Console. And search for fetch as Google under Chrome. So what I'm doing is that I'm instructing Google that I'm not waiting for Google to come and crawl it by themselves. So I'm instructing Google to come and crawl the website now. So I'll just click on fetch or fetch and render at the same time. Then you've seen it's complete. So I'll click on the request indexing. So you've seen it. So you leave it. So it makes Google crawl your website very, very fast. So that's how we do that. It is very easy and the rest. Okay, so these are the basic things you do whenever you create your blog. You get your robot.txt. So I advise you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's very important. We'll be creating more of this video. So the first thing you do is you just click on subscribe, so that you'll be the first person to get each of our video. It's important for you to subscribe to our channel, because we'll be doing more video. Then secondly, also join my Facebook group. Okay, so once you join our Facebook group, that's where we'll be sharing tips and the likes, tips on blogging, tips on making money online, and several things, but majorly on blogging and web designing. Then at times we'll be doing productivity hacks and the rest. So it's very important for you to join me in my group, so that we engage each other. So if there is anything you want me to add in the second video, please comment it below on this YouTube, or alternatively come to the group, add it to it. So we'll be creating a new video, an advanced one. This is just basics for bloggers. That's to the first things you do when you create your website and all that. So thank you for watching this